And now, from her cozy, sun-filled kitchen in Coat Corners, New Hampshire, we bring you Granny Fanny Nesselrode, the Answer Lady.
Hi there.
And here she is now, the lady with an answer to every one of your problems.
Yes.
Here's Granny.
Oh, dear. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. And now for today's helpful household hint.
Yes, it's helpful household hint time.
It is?
Yes.
Oh, all righty. Ladies, you know that when you buy a pencil in a store, it usually has a very sharp point on it like this.
Just like that, ladies.
Yes. And everyone knows that accidents will happen.
True.
And that sharp points can be very dangerous, you see.
Dangerous.
So, when I buy a new pencil, what I usually do is I take the pencil and I break off the sharp point like that, and that gets rid of that mean, nasty old point, and now we have a pencil that is perfectly safe.
Granny Nesselrode?
Yes.
Now that the point's gone, you can't write with that pencil.
You can't?
No.
Oh, well, let me see. Get a piece of paper here. I'll try it out. Hey, you're right. Oh, what a bore that is.
Granny?
Let me get it here somewhere.
Granny, can we get on with our first letter?
Oh, yes, I just wish this dumb pencil would write.
Our first letter is from,
I don't
Granny?
need that pencil. What is it?
Our first letter is from St. Paul, Minnesota, and it reads,
Okay.
Dear Granny Nesselrode,
Yes.
I am a mother who just loves to cook,
Oh, how sweet.
but I have a problem.
What is it?
When my family
Yes.
has finished eating one of my big dinners, I have all these dirty dishes and I don't know what to do with them. Have you any suggestions? Signed,
Yes.
Mrs. C.L. Smith.
Well, Mrs. Smith, that certainly is a problem. Many times I wind up with a stack of dirty dishes myself.
What is the solution, Granny?
Well, let me show you.
Yes.
I have found a very simple solution here. What you do is you just throw the dirty dishes away, you see? You just get rid of the dirty dish. When a dish gets dirty, you just throw it away, you see? Nothing to do with dirty dishes, but just throw them away, you see? And so that's the best way to do it, and you'll solve the problem in a big hurry, you see?
Granny?
There.
Granny?
What?
Wouldn't it be a better idea to just wash the dishes?
Wash the dishes? Why, I never thought of that.
Yes,
idea. Wash the dishes.
Can we get on to our second letter, Granny?
That would get them all
Our
wet.
second letter, Granny?
Oh, yes, of course. Certainly. Go ahead.
From Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, all right.
This letter says,
What?
Dear Granny Nesselrode,
Yes.
I am 5 years old and have a big problem.
You certainly
I
do.
am
What is it?
so short I can't even reach the sink to get a drink of water.
Oh.
What should I do? Signed, Harvey Frang.
Well, Harvey, dear, what a sweetie you are to write to old Granny Nesselrode. What you're going to have to do, you know, is grow some. Just think about it. Now, what do you do to get a flower to grow?
What do you do, Granny?
Well, what you do is you water it, of course. And so that's exactly what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to buy yourself a little watering can like this, and every day you just water yourself, like so, you see? Now, pretty soon you're going to be big enough to reach the sink, okay?
Granny.
Yes, you're all wet.
Yes.
You're all wet.
Watering won't make little Harvey grow.
It won't?
No, if Harvey is too short to reach the sink,
Yes?
he should stand on a chair.
Why, that never occurred to me. What an old smarty pants you are, Mr. Announcer.
Yes, let's move on to our next letter.
All righty.
From Biloxi, Mississippi.
Hi, you all.
This lady says,
Yes?
Dear Granny Fanny,
What?
last night my husband brought home a beautiful red balloon for our children to play with.
Oh, how sweet of him.
Isn't it, though?
Yes.
Unfortunately, we have 2 children.
2 children.
And only 1 balloon.
Oh, and 1 balloon.
Yes. Well, both children want to play with the balloon at the same time, and you can imagine the arguments we've had.
I certainly can.
What should I do, Granny? Signed, Mrs. F.G. Quigley.
Well, Mrs. Quigley, you do have a problem, but I have the answer for you. If your husband had brought home a candy bar for the children, what would you have done?
Tell us, Granny.
Well, you would have cut the candy bar into 2 pieces, right? And so that's exactly what we're going to do with this balloon. Now, first of all, we're going to take the balloon and we're going to cut it in half, 1/2 for each child, you see? So we... Oh, now where did that balloon go? Oh, well, we'll just try it again. It's very simple to do this once you get the hang of it, you see. We'll just... Oh, my heavens, I'm certainly having trouble today, but I'll figure it out yet here. What you do is you just
Granny?
cut the balloon in half.
Granny.
These balloons, they don't make them like they used to, you know.
Wouldn't it be better, Granny, if the children took turns playing with the balloon? First one child plays with it, and then the other child plays with it?
Say, listen, whose show is this anyway, huh? Yours or mine?
Well, Granny...
Oh, get it yet?
Well, that seems to be about all the time we have for today, Granny Nesselrode.
Oh, dear. I'll get these little rascals.
Join us next time when your friend and mine, Granny Fanny Nesselrode, will tell us how to keep ice cubes from melting.
I just put them in the oven where the mean old sun won't get to them, you know.
Wouldn't a refrigerator be better?
I never thought of that.
And now from Goat Corners, New Hampshire, that's all today from the answer lady.
One of these. Naughty is what they're being.
And now, from her cozy, sun-filled kitchen in Goat Corners, New Hampshire, we bring you Granny Fanny Nesselrode, the answer lady. And here she is again, the lady with an answer for all of your problems. Here's Granny.
Thank you. Aren't you just sweetie pies for coming to visit your old Granny Fanny?
And do you have a household hint for us today, Granny?
Oh, I don't know, do I?
Yes, you do.
Oh, I do. Of course, you're right. I'm sorry, young fella. I just remembered. Today's household hint concerns mail. You know, I just love it when I get a letter in the mail. And I bet you do too, don't you? Okay, but the trouble is, I usually have trouble reading the letters because they come inside these nasty old envelopes, you see, and so that you can't even see the letter. Now, here's what you do. First of all, you hold the envelope up to a strong light so that you can read the letter through the envelope, see, like this. But if that doesn't work and you can't see the letter through the envelope, then the next thing to do is to call the friend up on the telephone and ask him what he said in the letter. You see?
Granny Fanny?
And that's usually...
Granny Fanny?
What is it?
Excuse me, but
Yes?
wouldn't it be easier to tear open the envelope?
Tear open the envelope? You mean tear it open like this? Why,
Yes, just like that, and pull out the letter.
well, look at that.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
Why, that's a wonderful thing.
Well.
Look at that.
Now, Granny,
Then
it's
you can read
time
the
for you
letter.
to answer questions sent
Look
in
at
by your
that.
listeners
Isn't
right
that
now.
amazing?
May I read the first letter, Granny?
Certainly. Oh, but tear open the envelope first.
I did.
You did. Well, isn't that amazing?
Today's first letter is from Sandgate, Vermont,
All right.
and it reads,
Yes.
Dear Granny Fanny,
What is it?
we just got a new dining room table, and it's lovely.
Oh, thank you.
No, the dining room table is lovely.
Oh, well, I'm sure it is.
But every morning when I get up, it is covered with dust.
Oh, yes.
What should I do?
Well,
Signed, Mrs. George Hughes.
well, Mrs. Hughes, dust does have a way of getting on things, doesn't it? But it's easy to remove. Now, I usually do it with a pair of tweezers, you see, a pair of tweezers like this. And I also have a special jar to keep the dust in once I've picked it up. Now then, all you have to do is to pick up each little bit of dust. Here's a piece of dust right here. Pick the dust up with the tweezers like this. And then you put it inside the jar like that, you see. Then you go for the next little piece of dust. Here's a little piece of dust right there. pick up the piece of dust with the tweezers and put it in the jar. See? And then you find the next little piece of dust, like that, and then you put that little piece of dust in the jar, like that. You see? And after you've done this a while, you'll have a whole nice jar full of dust, just like this, and you can just imagine how handy that is, can't you?
Granny Fanny.
What?
Granny Fanny.
What's that?
Tell me, why not just wipe the dust away with a dust rag like this one right here? Granny Fanny?
A dust rag?
Yes.
Will that work?
Try it.
Well, let's see. I'll give it a whirl. Mercy sakes alive! Look at that! Why, that's just amazing. That's almost as good an idea as my ideas, Mr. Announcer.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, that's wonderful.
Thank you. Now, let's continue with our next letter.
Isn't that something?
Our next letter is from a little boy in Petaluma, California.
Oh, that's nice.
It reads,
Mm-hmm.
Dear Granny Fanny,
What is it?
what do you do when you get peanut butter stuck to the roof of your mouth?
Well, that is a sticky problem, isn't it? That's just a little joke, Mr. Announcer. A sticky problem. Now then, to get peanut butter off the roof of your mouth, I'll show you how to do it. Now, first of all, here is a jar of peanut butter, you see?
A jar of peanut butter.
Right. Now, first of all, you take a nice big spoonful of peanut butter, like that, you see? And then you put... like that, you see? Now you have a peanut butter stuck on the roof of your mouth, you see? Now then, the way to get peanut butter off the roof of your mouth, there are 3 ways to get it off the roof. Now, the first way is you can blow it off like this. You see, but that doesn't work. And then the second way is you can shake your head like this. Woo! Like that, you see? But that doesn't work either. But the third way is you can scrape it off with your finger. There. And that works, don't you see? See there? There's the peanut butter.
That leads us to the second question in this little boy's letter.
Yes? What's
How do you get peanut butter off your finger?
that? Well, I'm glad you asked me that. Now, there are 3 ways to get peanut butter off your finger. Now, the first way is you can blow it off like this. But that doesn't work, you see. And then the second way is you can shake your finger like this. Woo! But that doesn't work either. But then the third way is you can put your finger in your mouth. There, and that works, you see? Now then, Now there are 3 ways of getting peanut butter off the roof of your mouth. Now the first way is you can blow it off like this.
Thank you,
But that doesn't work, you
Granny
see.
Fanny.
And then
Thank
the
you.
second way...
That's
you
all
can
the
shake
time
your
we
hand
have
like
for today.
Woo!
Join us
Like
next
that, you see?
time when
Like
your
that,
friend
like
and mine,
And then the third
Granny
way,
Fanny
you can-
Nesselrode, will tell us how to
There,
keep ice
and that
cubes
works,
from
you see.
melting.
Now, sir, what was that
Now,
again, sir? What'd you just say?
Next week,
Next week, what?
you are going to tell the audience
Yes?
how to keep ice cubes from melting.
Oh, I sent them to my brother in Alaska, but don't bother me with that now. I'm working on this peanut butter problem. Now, the third way is that
That's
you can
all from
shake the
Goat
finger like
Corners,
this.
New Hampshire,
Woo!
and
Like
the
that.
answer
That
lady.
doesn't work either. So then the third way is you peanut butter off the roof of your mouth.
And now, from a cozy sun-filled kitchen in Goat Corners, New Hampshire, it's time for the Answer Lady. And here she is, the lady with the answer to every problem, Granny Fanny Nesselrode.
Where is she? Where is she?
Who, Granny?
You said the answer lady was here.
Well, she
and
is.
It's here?
Granny, you are the Answer Lady.
Mercy me, heavenly pie. Oh, I forgot there, you silly.
Yes, well, I think we'd better get along with the mail, Granny.
Oh, yes. Now, you read the questions, and I'll give the answers.
Fine. Now, our first letter reads...
I'm the answer lady, you know.
I think we've established that.
Yes.
Yes, Granny. Dear Granny, I have 2 cute, adorable kittens.
Oh.
However, they're so much alike I can't tell them apart. What should I do?
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I have the same problem.
You do?
Oh, yes, indeedy so. I have 2 little kittens, and they look so much alike, I can't tell them apart. Oh,
Well, my goodness.
Oh, yes, you want to see them?
Sure.
Oh, they're cute. Oh, right here. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Oh, my.
Here we are. Oh, see?
Such a little
nice
feller.
Kitty. Watch him. I'll get the other. There. Come, kitty, kitty. Oh, there. See? Now, you notice they look just alike. They're both exactly the same size.
Granny, Fanny.
And they both have 4 legs. 1,
yes, but-
2, 3, 4.
I know,
and they both have 2 ears,
Granny.
2 eyes, and they have little noses
Yes,
in the middle
but-
of their faces, little furry tails on the ends, cuddly whiskers,
Yes,
and they're
but-
so soft and fuzzy.
I know,
you
but...
see, I can't tell them apart.
But, Granny, it's so simple.
Of course, it's simple. So I went out to the store, and I bought a little kitty cat collar.
A collar?
Now, I will put a kitty cat collar on one of the kittens, and then I can tell them apart. Oh, see? It's so simple. Now, let me see. Which kitten shall I put the collar on? The little light yellow kitten or this dark gray kitten?
Aha!
Did you just go, aha, Mr. Announcer?
I certainly did, Granny. You just said yourself how you can tell these 2 kittens apart.
I did?
Sure.
What did I say?
Well, one of them's light yellow, and the other one's dark gray.
Why, land sakes, I believe you got something there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, why, I can. Now, let's see. Which shall I put the collar on? Oh, I even know what I can name these, you know.
Good.
I can
Thank
name
you,
this
Granny
one,
Fanny.
light gray.
Uh-huh.
Or I can
Well,
name
that's
this one
all the
yellow.
time we have
No,
for
shall
today.
I call it yellow?
Tune in again next time for
Maybe I better
further
use
wit
the
and
collar.
wisdom from the answer lady.
Maybe I better use the collar after all.
And now, from her cozy sun-filled kitchen in Goat Corners, New Hampshire, we bring you the answer lady. And here she is, the lady with an answer to everyone's problems, Granny Fanny Nesselrode.
Oh, yes, land sakes. Hello there, Mr. Cutie Pie's announcer. Would you like to have a bite of my hamburger,
Not right now, Granny. Right now, it's time to get to our first question, which comes from a lady from Slippery Rock, who says, strangely enough, Dear Granny, sometimes when I eat hamburgers, I have trouble getting the ketchup out of the bottle and onto the hamburger. Can you help?
Why, land sakes, yes, my dear, I can help. Oddly enough, Granny was just about to put the ketchup on her own hamburger this very minute. And so I will show you how we go about this now. Now, the question as I understand it is, how do you get the ketchup out of the bottle and onto the hamburger? Well, the answer to that is just be patient. And sooner or later, old Mr. Ketchup will come out of the bottle. Sooner or later.
It's not coming out, Granny.
Oh, you noticed that too, Mr. Sharp Eyes announcer. Yes, well, oh, Granny knows why the old ketchup isn't coming out of the bottle. It is because I am not shaking the bottle. Now, when we shake the bottle, it will come right out. Oh.
It's still not coming out, Granny.
I can see that. Well, let's see. I think why it isn't coming out is because I am not hitting the bottle. Now, come
Granny.
on out now. Oh, come on out, Mr. Ketchup, or
Granny.
Granny will tell everyone how nasty you are. Well, come on. Let's see here.
Granny.
A few little taps here. Yeah.
Granny, I think if you take the top off the bottle, you'll find that the ketchup will come out.
It will?
Most probably.
Let me see here. Well, I guess we don't need this whole top. Well, let's try it now. That might work. You might have something there. There. Oh, my, it comes right out. Oh, heavenly days. Isn't that amazing? Why, it's just wonderful. It just pours right out. Yes, folks,
well,
the way to get the ketchup out of the bottle is to take the top off the bottle.
So until next time, farewell from the answer lady.
Oh, my, it's all over my toes. I should have worn my boots. Oh, it's getting into the rug. Oh, my poor...
And now, from her cozy sun-filled kitchen in Goat Corners, New Hampshire, it's time for the answer lady. And here she is, the lady with the answer to all your problems, Granny Fanny Nesselrode.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you for that nice announcement, you cutie pies announcer man, you.
Well, thank you, Granny.
Oh, yes.
Today's first question comes from a little boy in Pismo Beach who writes, Dear Granny, I would just love to know my alphabet, but I don't. Is there any way to memorize it?
Well, the answer to that question, I'm afraid, is no, there is no way to memorize that long, nasty old alphabet.
But, Granny, I think you're mistaken. I mean, I know it's a lot of hard work and everything,
it's too
but
long.
but listen, Granny, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Mr. Announcer Man, please don't interrupt with all those silly letters. While I'm explaining, you cannot memorize all those letters.
But, Granny...
So that's why I invented the alphabet box.
See,
yes, I'll go get it. No.
Granny, careful there. Oh, be careful, Granny. Granny, watch it there now.
Heavy.
Easy, Granny. Careful.
Let me just get it set down here.
Granny, exactly what is the alphabet box?
This box right here is filled with 26 different things, each of them starting with a different letter of the alphabet.
My
now,
word.
I'm going to pull different things out of the box, and you tell me what letter they start with.
Fine, Granny.
Okay. Now, here we go. Here. Ooh, easy.
Oh,
now.
my.
Ooh, look
Careful.
out.
Oh, careful there,
easy.
Granny. Careful there. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my.
A 6-pointer, eh?
Yes. Oh,
Yes, indeed. Well, antlers, yes, you're right. Antlers does start with the letter A, Granny.
Yes, and look what
that's
I
a
have
fine
here. Oh, isn't that a beauty? Ooh.
Well,
Let me get
looks
it over
like
here.
somebody had a
Look
good...
out. Oh,
Oh, bird, yes, bird.
Bird.
That begins with the letter A. A B.
B. That's
Antlers
a
is
B
A,
word.
yes.
Yes. There. Oh, this is a nice thing. Here we have a little cuckoo clock.
Cuckoo, yes, that begins with the letter C.
Yes, let me just put it right here.
Careful
There.
there, Granny.
Here now. Oh, and I got something for every single letter, like, look at this.
My word.
Here, now we have,
Careful there, Granny.
an umbrella, and that's
Yeah.
a U word.
Yeah, my goodness, that box must be pretty heavy, Granny.
Of course, I have my tree. And that's a T word. Here it is.
I say, careful there, Granny. Look out now.
Beauty.
Look out there,
Now,
Granny.
I'm just gonna set it down.
Careful.
There. Oh, isn't that nice?
Well, that's all the time we have for today,
Right.
folks. Be sure to tune in. Tune in next week.
Hey, wanna
when,
hear my horn? Here we go.
That's all the time we have
That's
for
an
today,
H word.
folks. So, see you next week.
Oh, you want to see my python? Got a stuffed rhinoceros here, too.
And now, once again, from her cozy cottage in Goat Corners, New Hampshire, it's time for the Answer Lady. And here she is, the lady for whom all questions have an answer, the Answer Lady, Granny Fanny Nesselrode.
Hello there, it certainly is.
Well, fine day, Granny. Good to see you.
Oh, it's good to see you, too, you handsome brute, you.
Here's your first letter. It
All
comes
righty.
from a Mr. J.M. Charles of East Winesap, Minnesota.
East Winesap, how sweet.
Yes, Mr. Charles would
Lovely
like to know.
place.
He
What-
says,
what?
Dear Granny Fanny,
Woo, that's me.
yes,
Yes?
I've been trying to call you on the telephone for
You
a
have?
long time now,
Is
but
that
you
right?
never answer.
Oh, no kidding. Well, I certainly answer my telephone. I answer it any time it rings.
Well, why don't you answer that phone
I
now,
wish this
Granny?
telephone would stop ringing so I could concentrate on your letter, though.
Just
you see.
answer the phone,
Oh,
Granny.
all right. I'll answer it. Hello there. Hello there. Hello, telephone. What do you want, telephone?
Granny, you have to pick it up
Oh,
to
telephone.
answer it.
You do what?
You have to pick it up.
You have to pick it up. All
Yes.
right. I don't know why, but hello there. Hello there. I'm picking it up, but it doesn't seem to do any
Granny,
good there.
No.
Oh.
You have to take that top part off there. You have to pick up
take
the receiver.
Pick up the receiver part
That's
here,
it.
like this.
Yes,
Now,
that's
let's
it.
see.
Now,
Well,
find out who it is. See who it is, Granny.
See, I don't see anybody in there at all.
Granny.
Hello there.
No, Granny,
Hello.
you don't look into it. You
don't
talk
see any-
into it.
Talk into it.
Yes.
Hello there. Hello, this is Granny Fanny Nesselrode. Come in, please.
No,
Hello.
Granny, that's the wrong end. No, you're talking
Oh.
to the other end.
Oh, I see.
Yes,
Sort of
there.
like this.
Fine.
Hello there. Hello. Oh, hello. Hello.
Yes, who is
Uh,
it, Granny? What do they say?
Oh, it's someone going
Well, let me hear that.
humming like that. See that? Singer, probably.
Oh, yes,
you know?
that's the dial tone, Granny.
the dial tone.
Yes,
Oh,
they
I
probably
see.
got tired of waiting and hung up.
Oh,
We'll
hello,
have to
dial
wait
tone.
for them to call back.
Oh, all right. Do-do-do-do.
Granny,
I wish they'd hurry.
what are you doing?
I'm waiting for them to call back.
No,
Do-do-do.
Granny, you have to put it down before they can call back.
Put it down.
Yes.
All right, if you say so. There.
No, not on the
Uh,
table.
I-
No, you have to put it back on the phone.
Oh.
On top
on
there.
top of the telephone. Well,
Yes, sir.
you insist. You smart
Yeah.
aleck, you.
Now,
Oh, it's the telephone. I'll
Okay.
answer it. I'll answer
Yes.
it.
Do
And
it
let's see.
right
I'll
this
answer
time,
it correctly
please,
this time.
Granny. Good.
I want to make sure I do it just right. I won't pick up the whole telephone like that. I will only pick up the top part of it
you
here.
better hurry, Granny.
And let's see. Well, I want to make sure I'm doing it right.
It's going to
you
be
see.
too late
I
before
want
long.
to be sure to talk into, not that end. Yes, that end. I'll talk into this end. And I say, hello.
Wait, Granny.
There we go.
There's somebody on the other end of the
Well,
wire.
the telephone rang
You
again.
didn't
I
even-
must answer it one more time. And let's see. I won't pick up the
I'll
whole thing.
answer it
I'll
this
only pick
time,
up
Granny.
the top. No. I'm
Well,
doing
that's
it.
all the time
I'll
we
do it
have for
right. I'll
today,
only pick up
folks.
this part
So
here.
be sure to
And
tune
let's
in
see, I
next
will talk
week
into
when
this
Granny
end.
Fanny Nesselrode will present some of her most fascinating telephone conversations. Let me get that, Granny. I'll answer it.
And now it's time for everybody's favorite reunion show, Here Is Your Life. And here is your Life host, Guy Smiley.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Here Is Your Life. I'm Guy Smiley, and I'm here in the forest, disguised as a tree, so I can surprise our Here Is Your Life guest. Here I go. Shh. Excuse me, are you an oak tree?
Why, yes, I am. Who are you? Maple tree? Birch?
No, I'm not a tree at all. I'm Guy Smiley, and oak tree, here is your life.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No, you're kidding.
No, we're not.
Me?
Yes, you are.
Oh, what a surprise.
Yes, Oak Tree, you've had a wonderful life. A life that began right here on this very spot. So listen, Oak Tree, and tell us if you can remember this voice.
I can still remember Oak Tree when he was just a little acorn.
Oh, no. That's not...
Yes, that's the person who planted you in the ground when you were just an acorn, all the way from the farmhouse down the road, Granny Fanny Nesselrode.
Oh, Granny, it's so nice to see you.
Tell us, Granny Fanny, was Oak Tree really cute back then?
Well, see for yourself. Here's a picture of him just before I planted him in the ground. He was just an adorable little acorn then.
Well, thank you very much, Farmer Fanny.
I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for her.
There's more to your wonderful life. Listen to this voice.
Hi, Oak Tree. Remember me? I helped you grow. I know that voice.
Yes, I bet you do, Oak Tree. And listen to this voice also.
Hi, oak tree. You couldn't have grown without me.
Oh, no, it couldn't be.
Yes, it is. It's the cloud and the sun. Come on out here, cloud and
My
sun.
old friend.
Look at that.
Hiya, tree. How you doing?
Oh,
Wonderful. Can you tell us, cloud and sun, how did you all help the oak tree to grow?
Well, Guy, I rained on him so he'd have water.
And I shined on him.
yes, that's right. I couldn't have grown without them.
He remembers.
That's just wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, cloud and sun. Thank you very much for coming out here and being on our stage.
Oh, this is too much.
And so, oak tree, you grew, along with the other trees around you. And you were happy. And then one day, some people came and cut down 2 of the trees that grew nearby.
Oh, yes.
Those 2 trees were your friends.
Oh,
You haven't seen them in years.
no.
But we found them. They used to be trees, but now they're a table and a chair. Here they are, all the way from Sausalito, California. Marty, table, and Sarah, chair. Come on out here, Marty and Sarah.
Oh, this is
Oh, what a wonderful moment.
unbelievable.
Yes. Yes, oak tree, this is it. From little acorn to large, beautiful tree. It's been our pleasure to bring you and your friends together on Here Is Your Life.
Marty, Sarah, oh, forget me.
And also, we're going to have for you a beautiful charm bracelet to remember this occasion. There's going to be a party in the forest with all of your friends. There's going to be fertilizer for everyone. The leaves will be there, the bushes from nearby, all the little bitty rabbits.
My old friends, Granny.
Join us again
Son.
for another visit to